Hi guys, is it true that Crypto.com is the next big player ready to collapse? That's the concern and that's the question we'll try to answer into this video. Moreover, we will go through if is it true that Crypto.com is helping Gate.io just to pass its own audit, and it will be really tremendous for the whole industry. And what is the state of the art of the withdrawals? Can we withdraw our money right now from Crypto.com or not? What's going on behind the scene? Third, why, for which reason Crypto.com is holding so much Shiba Inu instead of other assets could be more secure. These are the topics of this video. Okay, let's start immediately. Let me say that this channel is just about educational content and nothing has to be intended as financial advice. And guys, don't forget to leave us a big thumbs up and drop a comment if you want to help us to reach more people and really boost this content. And if you want to support us in any way, you can check our links into the description below. Plus, don't forget to check out our newsletter. Just yesterday, another newsletter came out. It's completely free and you can find it through the link into the right corner here. Okay, guys, so let's start immediately. Crypto.com. We all know this player because it is so famous for its credit card and for the user experience, the fact that they are sponsoring everyone. If you check the Formula One, you will see Crypto.com. If you check the Crypto.com arena in LA, it's really a brand that is investing so much in the Super Bowl, into the marketing and so on. But is it a company that is for real healthy or not? First of all, I want to say immediately that this is an answer that we can't have. We don't have access to their internal numbers, so we don't know that. We only know that they reach many licenses all around the globe. We know also that, unfortunately, this doesn't mean that Crypto.com is 100% secure. We have seen with FTX, they had the same kind of licenses, but they were not okay. On the other side, is it true that they are ready to collapse? Well, at the moment, there are no proofs. There are just rumors that we will go through each of them right now together just to understand which is the real current situation. First of all, I want to address immediately the main concern if Crypto.com had any kind of exposure to FTX, because as we have seen from on-chain data, they moved 1 billion from Crypto.com to FTX. According to the words of the CEO of Crypto.com, they have been able to withdraw 990 million. As you can see here, we recovered 990 million from FTX, and they had a loss of 10 million. So 10 million compared to how big is this player is not so much. On the other side, is it true that we can't withdraw money? Well, it was true that there has been some kind of slowing down because the queue were too big and they weren't able to process all the withdrawals. But right now they are saying that 98% of the whole withdrawals in the last 24 hours has gone through positively. But as it stands, is it right to withdraw your money or not? Personally speaking, it's something that is pretty much subjective. If you ask me, I have withdrawn everything for the simple reason that I don't want to have exposure right now. I'm not saying, personally, I believe that Crypto.com is still quite solid and can go through this bear market, but on the other side, I don't want to have exposures. I already lost with Terra, something with Celsius, and if some rumor is going on, I don't have any need to keep my funds on Crypto.com. The only reason why I can't keep my money into an exchange, a centralized exchange, is just to trade with derivatives or short or something, because that's something that usually it is much more efficient through a centralized exchange. Otherwise, I don't have any reason to keep my money on Crypto.com. So personally, as I said, I have withdrawn everything. It's up to you why you are keeping your money. Are you using the credit card and you are feeling secure? That's good, but be aware of the current situation. At the moment, as we will see just in a second, there are no proof or any kind of insolvency by Crypto.com. On the other side, we know that this market is completely crazy right now and anything can happen. Maybe another player will fail, and in that case, Crypto.com will be hit dramatically in a bad way, and maybe in that moment they can suffer some problem and maybe they can fail. So the message is, guys, right now there are no proof of it because, for example, let's check one rumor. One rumor was saying, guys, for which reason Crypto.com is holding Shiba Inu that is in a percentage is much higher than Ethereum. Well, guys, it's pretty normal. If users are depositing more Shiba than ETH, it's quite normal that Crypto.com should held more Shiba instead of Ethereum. So it's just a matter of the user behaviors. On the other side, I still believe, and that's something that I keep saying, especially on Twitter, you can find the link into the description below, because in my opinion, it doesn't make any sense to still talk about proof of reserves and so on. Guys, if we don't know how much money users deposit into the single exchange, these are just random numbers that are representing nothing. The only thing that I can say is that it's pretty normal to see more Shiba than ETH if users deposited more Shiba than ETH. We are not talking about the investments by the exchange. We are just looking at which assets they are holding according to their overall portfolio. But more information are needed. That's the reason why they also say that they want to get audited by a third party. Again, that's a necessary step, but also in this case, as we have seen by FTX that was audited, it doesn't mean 100% security. Another thing, there was a big rumor, and in this sense it is true, this is something that is quite unacceptable. They made a mistake sending 400 million instead to their cold wallet, they sent them to Gate.io. And that's something that is crazy if you think about it. But on the other side, it is not true that they sent this money just to help Gate.io to go through their own audit. As you can see, and I will also share into the description this link, this tweet, the audit happened 2 days before, and that's a snapshot from on-chain, so that's something that is a fact. It happened 2 days before the 400 million reached Gate.io. So the reason why Crypto.com sent this money to Gate.io, it wasn't for the audit. Maybe there were another reason, I don't know. I don't have any clue. The only thing that I can say is that it's becoming quite tedious to see so many rumors, so many people that are just sharing news without any proof. And that's not what the industry is needing. Yes, guys, you need to pay attention to your funds. You need to stay safe. Absolutely true. But at the same time, guys, don't take for granted any kind of rumor that you are seeing on Twitter, because most of the time are just simply people that want to just grab your attention and take one like more and so on. So pay attention. I'm not saying that everything is wrong. I'm just saying verify your sources, because that's the most important thing. Just checking the price of CRO, because if it's true that it doesn't look that they are using CRO as a collateral, at least this is the official statement by the company, it is also true that if CRO will dump too much, some problem also for Crypto.com can come, because the level of trust into the exchange is also measured thanks to CRO. Right now, after the big dump of the other day, CRO has been able to recover with around 20% up. It will be able to sustain this price, I don't know, and mostly will depend from the overall market. So a good suggestion is always to check what Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing, because they are leading the market, and according to how they will move their price action, also CRO will be obviously affected by them. And on the other side, again, if you're holding CRO, it really depends why you are holding it. If it's just because you are using the credit card and you are feeling good with that, that's perfectly fine. Obviously, be aware of your overall portfolio, the side, and so on. But on the other side, if you were just exposing just to have exposure to an altcoin that you believe that can grow in the next future, well, I don't know if right now is the right time to have exposure to so many altcoins. But that's just my personal opinion. That's just what I'm doing with my own portfolio. No financial advice as always, but just try to think about, in this kind of market condition, which kind of exposure you want to have. Because there will be always time to get exposure again to some kind of altcoin. But right now, with this kind of level of uncertainty and volatility, yes, it's true that when there is so much volatility, also for traders. That's the best time. But you need to understand if you are a trader, a good trader, a real trader, so in this case, feel free to do whatever you feel more right because you have the skills to manage, to deal with this kind of market. On the other side, if you're just an investor, be aware and use strategies to defend yourself because right now the market is really unpredictable and all the altcoins the assets are suffering at most. Guys, so let me know what is your strategy right now to defend yourself from this volatility. What do you think about Crypto.com? Anyway, that's a big topic that we should follow also in the next couple of days because if for any reason Crypto.com at the end will for real crash, that could be really a hit for the whole market that can bring us back by 1 to 2 years. So let's keep our attention at the maximal level and let me know if you have any other source, any other info that maybe I missed. Guys, thank you for following me. I will see you soon with another video. Remember to leave us a big thumbs up and drop a comment, and I will see you soon. Bye.